Today, we're diving into something that car manufacturers don't want you to think about. Features that may look cool or feel futuristic, but actually harm your car's long-term reliability and lifespan. From over-engineered tech to design flaws disguised as luxury, here are 21 stupid car features that can quietly ruin your vehicle over time. First, push-button gear. Selectors. Push-button gear selectors might look futuristic, but they're one of the worst features for long-term reliability. Unlike traditional shifters, which use a direct mechanical linkage, these buttons rely entirely on electronics. That means if the system glitches or a sensor fails, your car may not go into gear. Or worse, it might shift unpredictably. Drivers often report confusion when trying to shift quickly in emergencies, and these systems tend to be unintuitive, especially when backing up or parking. Add in the cost of diagnostics and repair, and you're looking at a small feature that can cause major headaches. Sometimes, simple is better, and in this case, traditional wins. Second, auto start-stop system. Auto start-stop systems were designed with one goal: fuel economy. At a red light, the engine cuts off. When you lift your foot off the brake, it fires back up. Sounds efficient, right? But what you don't see is the wear and tear this constant cycling places on your starter motor, battery, and even internal engine components. These parts weren't designed for hundreds of starts every day. Over time, this system can lead to premature battery failure and expensive repairs that outweigh the minor fuel savings. Unless you're driving a hybrid specifically designed for it, this feature does more harm than good, especially in urban stop-and-go traffic. 3. Touchscreen climate controls. Touchscreen climate controls look sleek, but in practice, they're incredibly frustrating and prone to failure. Adjusting your cabin temperature or fan speed becomes a multi-step process, requiring your eyes to leave the road. That's not just annoying, it's a safety hazard. Traditional knobs and dials allow you to make adjustments by feel, but with a touchscreen, you need to tap tiny icons on a flat screen, often with delay or lag. And if the screen glitches, your climate system becomes useless. Worse yet, if the entire infotainment system crashes, you might lose all HVAC control. Convenience should never come at the cost of reliability and safety. Fourth, run-flat tires. Run-flat tires are marketed as a game changer. You can drive for 50 miles after a puncture without needing to stop. Sounds great, until you learn the trade-offs. These tires have stiffer sidewalls, which results in a harsher ride and reduced comfort. But that's not the real problem. They wear out faster than regular tires and cost significantly more to replace. Many vehicles with run flats don't come with a spare tire, leaving you stranded if a sidewall blowout occurs. And when they do wear out, you can't repair them like standard tires. It's an expensive and impractical feature that's more about cutting weight and space for automakers than helping drivers. Fifth, oversized wheels. Big wheels might make your car look cooler, but they come with serious downsides. Oversized rims mean thinner sidewalls on your tires, and that leads to a rougher ride. Every pothole or road bump sends more impact directly into your suspension. Over time, that extra stress causes premature wear on shocks, struts, and other components. Not to mention, larger wheels are heavier, which affects fuel efficiency and puts more strain on your brakes. Plus, replacements cost a fortune. Not just the tires, but also the custom-sized wheels themselves. In the long run, that premium look translates into a less comfortable ride and more money spent on repairs. 6. Electronic parking brake. Electronic parking brakes are becoming the new norm, replacing the trusty handbrake lever or foot pedal. At first it seems convenient. Just press a button. But when these systems fail, they often fail hard. You can't manually disengage the brake, and if you're parked on a slope or in a tight space, you might not be able to move the car at all. Towing it? That's complicated too. Plus, repairs require a scan tool and specific procedures. No more quick cable adjustments. These systems add unnecessary complexity, and when you factor in repair costs and reliability concerns, a simple mechanical lever is far more practical and dependable. 7. Fake engine sounds. In an effort to make cars feel more exciting, manufacturers have begun adding artificial engine sounds through speakers. Sometimes, even when you're in the driver's seat, it's all fake, all electronic, and entirely unnecessary. Not only does it insult the intelligence of drivers, but it also adds another layer of audio and electrical complexity. When something goes wrong, whether it's a blown speaker or a software glitch, you're spending money to fix something you didn't need in the first place. A car should sound like what it is. If it needs to fake its voice, maybe it's trying too hard. 8. Adaptive suspension systems. Adaptive or active suspension systems promise a magic carpet ride by constantly adjusting to the road surface. But they come at a steep cost, not just in the showroom, but at the repair shop. These systems are filled with sensors, electric motors, and hydraulic or air components that are prone to failure. One failed strut or leaking airbag can cost thousands to replace. Worse, these failures often happen just after the warranty runs out. Traditional suspension systems are cheaper, more durable, and easier to fix. Unless you're driving a luxury performance car, adaptive suspension is more trouble than it's worth. 9. Panoramic sunroof. There's something beautiful about a full glass roof, until it starts leaking, rattling, or cracking. Panoramic sunroofs may offer stunning views, but they bring along significant long-term issues. The larger surface area means greater exposure to heat, UV damage, and road stress. Over time, seals degrade, leading to leaks that can soak your headliner or electrical systems. The motors and mechanisms that operate the glass are also prone to failure, and they're not cheap to fix. And if you're unlucky enough to crack the glass, replacements can cost thousands. For most people, the risk far outweighs the visual appeal. 10th. Gesture controls. Gesture controls are a flashy gimmick that automakers love to showcase. Wave your hand to change volume or skip tracks. Sounds futuristic, but in real-world driving, they're unreliable and awkward. These systems rely on sensors that often misread your movements or fail to detect your gesture entirely. So there you have it, so-called smart car features that could actually be killing your vehicle, slowly and silently. Which one surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss future videos that can save you time and money on the road, where we break down common maintenance mistakes that ruin your car before 100,000 miles. And drive smart.